Good morrow, fellow Vikings. Today I'm going to go over a little bit something differently today with the Tribes of Midgard. Yesterday I got a chance to play with a group of friends. It was pretty exciting and fun. Didn't know what the hell we were doing. And then later in the evening I got a chance to run around and learn some things. So today I just wanted to cover some unlocks, possibly for the game, a couple of strategies we discovered in playing the game. So if you're tuning in, great. Thanks for tuning in and learning. This is more of a kind of informational recording for myself and others. I'm going to go ahead and just start launching the game, go over a few things so that you guys can check it out. All right, let me switch over here for a second. All right. Well, once we were in the menu and stuff yesterday, we didn't really get a chance to cover a lot of things, but we definitely came to the realization that trying to progress the character classes is huge for the balance of the game, plus benefit of staying alive. Now, I personally did not unlock any of these yet. I kind of wanted to save it to see if I could do it live on camera. So if we go to the classes, if you take a really good inspection of it, you always start with the first two, and you can choose between the two, which is fine. Ranged definitely helps for fighting bosses that have a lot of AoE damage on the ground, so we realized that we couldn't just hit and smash and everything else, so we had to figure out other ways. So upon further investigation, we realized that there are two particular classes that are relatively easy to unlock. One of them is this Bifrost Exit 10 Worlds. We knew that this one probably was going to be one of the easier ones, but it turns out it takes time. 10 times to run the first world boss and the Bifrost. And the strategies in this one included leveling up the blacksmith as fast as possible, and then not really caring about the invasion so much. I mean, fending them off so you don't die with the tree, but really going after the first boss, Chetner, wherever he is at. You got to locate him and then take him down. And then you exit with the Bifrost, and you want to do that 10 times. And I think we're on round 4 because we started late at night again. So a few of us haven't picked that back up. Now, a couple ones we wanted to talk about with the solo. Now, this Guardian, we believe that's a little harder. That's going to be something you want to do with a group. As far as a solo play, there's something you could do with, I think today I'm going to try to attempt to do, which is the Sentinel. Yesterday, one of my party members was able to pick up the Sentinel, and our strategy for picking this guy up was to find a mob or 2 or 3 that really hit him consecutively a bunch of times, and it says you just have to block 25 attacks in 10 seconds. So I really think that's probably key and really easy to obtain. So I'm going to try that today, and I'm going to show you the trick on how we're going to do that. And the other thing that we think is relatively easy is, of course, finding all the shrines. Now, I haven't really discovered how many shrines are actually on any given map at any given time. We've had as high as 5 shrines, and we didn't get the unlock. So we're not really sure if there's more than that. There probably is, because the world is a lot bigger than we think. So unlocking all of these shrines in the world might be a challenge right away, so we're not really sure if that's going to work out. Defeating the 20 enemies, there has been times where we actually grouped up a bunch of enemies, and it is possible to get this achievement. We thought we came close one time. One of the things we did was run and just group up mobs. If you get lucky on the procedural generation of the map and certain mobs and towns are grouped together, this will be a easier one to achieve. So today I think I'm going to try to go for the Sentinel and see if I can show you guys how that works. One of the things that we discovered with that is if you go up to your modes, actually let me find that for you. Under your character, you have an option after you unlock from your tutorial your starter kit. Now, the difference between the starter kit is pretty easy. You either have a weapon and a shield, and you run out there and you can just start hacking and slashing and exploring right away, or you have your harvesting kits. The harvesting kits are great because you get a chance to right away chop down trees, mine ore and stone and everything else in between, but your survivability is a little low, but for the most part, you can pretty much kill everything right off the bat with your fists. Fisticuffs. And kicking is a huge thing. If you didn't notice, when you don't have a weapon, kicking is baller. And the way that you kick is you just right-click. It's pretty easy, but it does a lot of damage. As far as the starter kit goes, in this example, we're going to try to unlock the Sentinel. But to do that, all I have to do is just choose this starter kit, and that will get me my shield and my weapon. And we're going to run around. We're going to look for a particular mob. And the ones I'm looking for are these little rodents that throw rocks. And that should unlock the Sentinel pretty quickly. So let's give it a shot. It might take a few attempts. I might die. I'm not really going to defend the city or anything like that. I'm just going for a character unlock. And if I fail, I'll start over. And we'll just rinse, wash, and repeat until we do it, just to see how it works. Because we know it works. It's just a matter of whether I can do it or not. And that's part of my challenge. So, all right. Let's get started. I have to say, though, I've never really played a roguelike survival game, so I do kind of like it. It's different. It's a different kind of style of gameplay. So when you're running around looking for things, you know, there's a little base right here. They got a bunch of mods, but probably not the ones I'm looking for. Those are ones that I'm going to have to fight right off the bat. An arrow guy doesn't shoot nearly as fast, but 3 arrow guys might. So, let's see. Well, let's see if this is working. I don't know. I gotta get 10 seconds. I haven't got a pop-up yet. Did we get it yet? Did we get it yet? Come on. You know you want to. Yeah? Okay. So it looks like my shield's destroyed. That's not going to work out for me, but we'll just go ahead and wreck these guys up. Now, I don't think I actually got it, but let's double check just to make sure. Not really sure if I could see that in this menu or not. No, it looks like we did not get it that time. So those aren't the guys exactly we're going for. The archers, you can see, they pelted me really nice, but it didn't do me any good. So I think the quickest thing to do is abandon the world, start over, and go find another one. Thank you, Troy. You're awesome, too. I'm just working on some tips and tricks today. And I'm going to try, by tips and tricks, I'm going to try and get some new classes. Because I need some new classes because I get my asses kicked. Let's see if the world can see what we're doing. It's a little bit, what do we say, arduous sometimes. But I really want to find these little teeny rock throwers. That's what they're called. They're like gophers that throw rocks. They're kind of cute. But ultimately, I really want to find those guys because they will help. So we're just going to kind of speed through here. There's some wolves. Now, you might be thinking that the wolves would help, but they really don't. I'm going to go ahead and next pack of wolves I'll show you, but we'll move on. I'm looking for a particular brand of creature. See if we can find it. Nope, those guys aren't going to do it, but now maybe because we got melee guys. Maybe. I'm getting 2 attacks at a time. No. In a better position. It has to be within 10 seconds, so. Let's see if we can get a better position here, maybe. Nope. Alright, you know what that means. We'll just start over again. So again, everybody has different theories about it, and some people may have been able to unlock it that way, but I have never been able to do it that way with those mobs. It's particular mobs that will do it. So let's start over again, and we'll see what we get. Yes, I have multiple asses. That includes you, Troy. You, Alan, Quinn. course, you know, 2 asses is better than 1. Wait. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I think so. Alright, so we're just starting this over again and again until I find these little guys that I'm looking for. And so you can see that's my third. This time I went east. Let's go west this time and see if I'm getting different mobs. I doubt it. I mean, everything's procedure generated, so the world changes each time you come into the game. So we don't really want to attempt the archers. We're just going to keep running over here and look for these little rock dudes. There's the Bifrost, in case you need to know, so you can take that. Troy, you like the Bifrost, actually, because you can... It's just like, you know, Thor movies, which is awesome. Alright, we're just going to ignore these guys unless they get a lot of them. If I get a lot of them, I might give it a shot. Let me see. How many guys we got here? Oh, yeah. Let's get these guys. Let's give this a shot. Let's see if we can get 5 guys. Not 5 guys that, you know, that you want to eat for foods. But I'm just going to see if I can get them grouped up. Come here, you guys. Alright. Here we go. Here, let's see if we can get this. And shield. Got it! Ta-da! Sentinel unlocked. That was sweet. Okay, so that gives us a chance to show you how fast you can unlock another class, which is great. Now, I wanted to do that live, so I was kind of excited about that. So now at this point, we can pretty much just end this discussion and this session and go back and look at some of the other achievements that could be done. That took all of, what, 5 minutes to get that? So if you're those of you who want to do that, I'm just trying to see if that's helpful for you. I know, I'm so loud and pretty. Sorry. But now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and abandon the world. Okay? And we'll come back into the main menu screen and take a look at the Sentinel. But it was that quick. It took me all of 5 minutes to go do that. And if you group up the mobs enough and start with the right starter kit, there you go. So, let's take a look. Go to the progress. Classes. Okay. That said I unlocked it. Now, I unlocked it. Now, what the hell? And interesting about that is, I wonder if I was supposed to save the world, or do I have to claim my progress reward? It's possible. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll find out. So here it is right here. So if you don't get it unlocked, which you didn't, you need to scroll down to your actual challenges and then claim it. Once you claim it, it is now yours. Okay? And let's just validate that. We'll come back. As you can see right here, ta-da! It's unlocked. So what I like about that is it's quick, it's down, it's dirty. It didn't take more than 5 minutes, and I didn't stress it out. I just kind of did it. So now that we got the Sentinel class, my other players that played with me last night, it was great because he gives you shield buffs. It helps you survive a lot longer with melee bosses and any kind of invasions. It is very, very helpful. So I highly suggest everybody unlocks their classes that they can first, and that would be an easy one to obtain. As far as the other modes and other classes go, I'm going to just pull up this last list here and look at this one more time. So I think the next easiest one will be to do the Bifrost and exit the world 10 times. This will get unlocked to Seer. Now, we haven't done that yet. I might do that again. I don't think I can do that solo. Excuse me. But I might actually do the attempt on the shrines. Now, I'm going to do some more research to find out if there's shrines or how many of them there are, and then I'll come back with another live stream. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. It was short, it's sweet, but I just wanted to jump in there and show you tips and tricks and prove that it can be done in all of under 5 minutes. So, happy Viking hunting, or not Viking hunting, I guess. It's more like hunting the lore of Viking. Anyway, enjoy it, and have a nice day.